Cena makes his way to the ring, gets into the ring. The GOAT with the jobber who calls himself champ because he holds the title. And Cena is just looking at him and the crowd starts singing, Cody, Cody Rhodes, Cody, Cody Rhodes. And Cena is just like disgusted hearing them sing Cody Rhodes' name. And Cody gets on the mic and starts saying, there are a list of things you can call me Stardust. And Cena's folding his hands, just looking at him, listening to his garbage. Or you can say, I have an arm tattoo on my neck. Or you can say, I got booed in the company I was trying to get over. Then you can also, you know, say that you lied to these people all these years. Cena gets on the mic and says, I am not going to punch myself down to your level just to protect you, Cody Rhodes, because you've been protected long enough. I am not going to cook you, but instead, I am going to bury you just like I buried everyone else. They've been saying for years that John Cena buries talent. I don't bury talent because I am talent. I bury mediocrity. Then he says that I don't give a rat's ass about your lips because all you've done is manipulate your way into this business and be on the coattails of my success, and you're nothing but my chauffeur. That's right, Cody was your champion, nothing but my chauffeur. I gave everything to you for years, drilled it into your thick skull, and now you think because you stole the blueprints, you can run the kingdom. There's why, Cody Rhodes, because you with that title disgust me. Then he also said that you are too perfect, too polished, too rehearsed, and you think you're undisputed, but you're still underwhelming. And you gave us generic mix of gimmicks, lazy ass gimmicks of superstars and wrestlers that you love, and you trick these people with your theme song just to get over. Then he calls him, said that strip his music away. What do we get? Nothing but a thick pinstripe suit. And he tells him that you can walk me here in silence, but you bet with your last dollar I will body you before your first breath. Then he says Cody Rhodes doesn't look like me, he doesn't act like me, he doesn't walk like me, but Cody Rhodes doesn't look like himself, he doesn't act like himself, he doesn't walk like himself because he is afraid to show everyone who he is for all these years, and he's been hiding it. And also that he is a 16-year-old taking acting lessons who is still afraid of public speaking. And that Cody has shown him one thing, that nowadays someone mediocre can wear something meaningful, that he has worked out to make it a symbol of mastery. But Cody Rhodes, who is a sociopathic nepo baby, is carrying it, and he has tattooed his wrestling gimmick on his neck for the world to see. It's not where your tattoo is, Cody, it's what your tattoo is that exposes you to the world for who you are, a common fan like them. Then Cena proceeds to say, so after WrestleMania, it will be great for you. You can then buy the belt, the toy belt in the Fanatics, call yourself that champion, because the real champion, the last true champion, is taking the title home with him forever and exposing you for who you are. Then, it says he's an errand boy who got lucky. Then Cody starts saying nonsense, saying that Cena was chosen by Vince McMahon, but the fans chose him. And Vince McMahon is no longer here, and no one talks about him. That Cena sold his soul to The Rock, and Cena is just looking at him like, "Are you done?" Then He starts saying, tell everyone why you did it. Then Cena gets on the mic and says, just like all these people, your brain is filled with feelings and not facts. I have worked 100 times harder than you, and I have never once been protected by an audience, from an audience or superstar presence in the company. Everyone's taking their best shot at me. Even everyone back there, they know that every time I step on the canvas, I challenge everyone to see who's worthy, and no one has been worthy to put me in the ground. They says that's why, Cody, that's why I never left. No matter how high the hill is to climb or garbage they give me, I find a way to make it great. You have to leave because at your best you can't wipe my ass. I make empires for billionaires. All you ever done is steal money from their kids. Then Cena, proceeds to say, see you at WrestleMania, champ. Obviously, Cena is going to defeat him and become a 17-time champion. Then, the New Day defeat New Cash Republic. Then Gunther starts wrecking Jay's eyes. Then zip lines his hands, on the middle rope. Starts taunting him, showing him his title. Then attacks Jimmy with it and busts him open. And starts showing him Jimmy, who is busted open. Jay still can't do anything, struggling. Then, he Gunther delivers a powerbomb to Jimmy, beats Jimmy in the ring, and Jay is just watching. He continues beating the crap out of him again and again and again and again, while Jimmy is left in a bloody mess and Jay can't do anything about it. He rubs Jimmy's blood all over his body, tastes it, spits it out, then sends Jimmy to where Jay is, then starts dragging Jimmy away from Jay, starts beating the crap out of him again and again. Like, this is the best we've ever seen Gunther ever since he became World Heavyweight Champion. Well, with the booking, Triple H and Lee Fitting are not doing a good job, honestly. They start saying, WrestleMania, Jay. They just start saying, I'll kill you. The officials call me, trying to separate them, the usual stuff. Then Gunther stands tall with blood all over his body and lifts his title. Then we get on Logan Paul and AJ Styles segment where Logan calls everyone poor and broke. Then says AJ just wants a big money match with him at WrestleMania, that he should look higher. Then, AJ goes after him, starts beating the crap out of him at the corner, about to deliver a Styles Clash, but he doesn't. Logan escapes, AJ goes after him, slams his head on the announce desk. Logan uses a cheap shot to his advantage, drops AJ. Then AJ is trying to get up. Logan then lifts him up, delivers the pulverizer. Man, I love this finisher. One of the best finisher ever. Then, Logan stands tall. Then, Rhea, Io, and Bianca are in the ring. Rhea kicks Bianca on her face, the special guest referee, and sends her flying. Rhea delivers a riptide to the women's champion, Io Sky, goes for the pin. The crowd starts counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rhea sees that Bianca's outside and she said, get in here, Bianca. Bianca said, you kicked my face. Then, Bianca gets into the ring, then goes for the count. 1, 2, but Rhea goes for the pin. Io then kicks out. And, the three women are down. Bianca, still feeling the pain after Rhea's kick. Rhea getting angry, pissed off, frustrated at Bianca. Then Bianca started telling everybody, 2, 2, it was 2. She's still showing the 2 sign with her fingers. Rhea turns and faces Bianca. Two of them, they stand across from each other. Rhea starts talking to her, you're still scared. You don't want to face me. You're the ref, do your job. Why can't you do your job, Bianca? It's simple. 1, 2, 3. Bianca then shoves Rhea's hand away and says, don't touch me. Then Io comes, attacks Rhea. Rhea gets the upper hand. They start brawling, close to the ropes. Bianca comes in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then she drags Rhea away from Io Sky, just doing her job as the ref, or should I say special guest referee. All women are down, Bianca and Rhea trying to get up on their feet. Then Rhea meets Bianca, delivers a punch to her face, drops her. Bianca tries to get up, Rhea goes after her. Then Bianca, gets drop kicked by Io, and she gets out of the ring. Then she calls out the man saying that it's a double disqualification. And Io Sky is still the women's champion. Well, the announcer made the announcement though. Then, Rhea meets Bianca outside. They start brawling, beating the crap out of each other. Couple of rights and lefts. Then Io Sky, the genius of the sky, flies, lands on both women. You know, Io then tosses Rhea into the ring and the crowd is going, Io Sky, Io Sky, Then Bianca comes in and punches Io and the crowd is going, boo. They start booing Bianca, she's beating Io Sky. Rhea comes in with the headbutts and they are like, yay. Then, Rhea delivers a riptide to Bianca Belair, dropping her ass on the center of the ring. Delivers another riptide to Io Sky, dropping her ass at the center of the ring. Lays both women down. Then she's about to leave and the crowd's going, one more time, one more time. Then she goes in, drags Bianca, by her ponytail, carries her up, sets her up, about to deliver a riptide. Then she delivers a massive super riptide, dropping Bianca. And Bianca sells this shit, man. Like, she will split. I expected all this to happen. Then, Rhea starts trash talking Bianca. If you ever get in my way again, I'll put you down. That you're still scared of me, don't want to face me. I'll put you in your place if you stand in my way. you know. I mean, I expected Adam Pierce to come out the security, and, just scream, enough! I'm sick of all you ladies. I'm sick of you three women. At WrestleMania, it will be a triple threat match. You get? But, I mean, he doesn't say that. Then, that's how everything just erupted, chaos occurred. Well, that's all for Monday Night Raw. See you guys on Friday Night SmackDown.